Video is about text signatures, communications, and financial preferences. First, let's click on User Preferences and go to Text Signatures Preferences. Text signature preferences are arranged into standard text or bulk text. Standard text tends to be for shorter items and bulk text for extended letters or email text, which you might wish to use again or edit. The standard text items that you see here are the dummy standard texts, which you can delete. Click on the text to view all of it. Each item can have a name here and a type here. Note the drop-down menus for options showing all those previously used and which will add new ones as you create them. Also note, and this is a feature in other parts of Perfect PA, that if you use these grey headings, the items will be sorted alphabetically with this green or red arrow indicating the direction of the sort, A to Z or Z or Z to A. And here you have the option to show whether an item is an invoice item. Some products or services that you sell might have extended descriptions, and you can delete any item using the red cross here. Moving on to communications preferences, we have communications defaults, addressing defaults, and headers and footers with the ability to create new ones. When creating new communications or operations, the default font, font size, and color will be those selected here. Addressing defaults are to determine the constituent parts of someone's name and address when pulled through to a new operation or communication document, allowing you to be more or less formal to suit your needs. But note that in each individual contact or business record, you can amend the default to a different selection for use with that contact or business only. Headers and footers are viewed on all communications and operations documents, and graphic headers allow you to drop in your own logo within the header. Those shown here are your selected defaults, and you can change these using the drop-down arrows. By using these Manage buttons here, you can create new ones. Let's look at Manage Headers, for example. And let's create a new header. Note that you give the new header a name. And now you go into this section here and you create your new header. And you can use the format menu up here with its various options. You select what you want to format and you change the font to that. You change its size to that. And you change its style to that, for instance. So this is your new header. You've given it a name and it appears down here. Now you can duplicate it if you wish, and what we shall show you is how to delete it. So we take this header which is selected and we delete it. Permanently delete this assigned record, delete, and it's gone. Notice here that we have actually created a blank header. This is very useful because if you have pre-printed stationery, you will want to set your headers and footers to blank. Finally, we'll move to financial preferences. Here we can set our default currency and VAT or sales tax percentage. We can also set defaults for invoices, credit notes and other operations where we can print grid lines or not. We switch these on or off. And in invoices and other operations we have description lines, and they can be single, which actually allows you 11, or double, which allows you 22. Finally, there are what we call operations options, and there are terms. And this will appear at the bottom of your invoices, and you can manage terms in the same way as we could manage headers and footers. That ends this video. The next video will be about marketing and user fields preferences.